Just thought I'd sit out in my truck and get some fresh air. Golly, look at all my gray hairs coming in. Look at that. Gray hair. Gray hairs everywhere. I said I would come on this weekend. I've been exhausted. So here I am. I feel tired, rough. I plan on trying to make some barbecue ribs. My puppies are out here with me. Hi, Henry. Hi, Henny boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Dirty River. Henry. Annie. Hi, babies. Oh, Henry. That's Henry boy. River. Annie. Good afternoon. Well, what's up, Eddie? You want some ribs? I have to go get them from the store. Sure thing. I mean, I'm going to try to make a couple of slabs of ribs, some potato salad, and some baked beans. Maybe some rolls. You know, I'm trying to cook good for my husband before we go to work all week. How you been? I hear y'all might be coming over today. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up in that top corner. Oh, that'll be cool. It'd be good to see you. Give it up for Eddie Price, artist. How's your week going? Hi, Van. Good morning. Good afternoon. We don't have any plans for today. We're just chilling out trying to just enjoy the day. So won't be messing up no plans that I know of. I meant to do ribs yesterday. We didn't get ribs done yesterday. Vin Miller. Good to see you, Vin. Just trying to keep my eyeballs on the messages so I can address messages. Oh, heck yeah, I'll make the rib stuff and y'all come on down. I don't got a cake made, but I can sure buy her one. Does she like carrot cake? Ooh. Tomorrow's her birthday. Oh my goodness, I can't miss that. I'm gonna have to get her a cake. Okay, I'll get her a carrot cake. Oh, I'm doing good, Vin. It is so good to see you. It's been working so much, I hardly get on here no more. I didn't want to be a liar, so I was like, I'm coming on this Sunday. I've waited all weekend. Well, hi there. Hi, Angel. Jotero. I might have said your name wrong. I'm sorry. My apologies. Cujo. Sure, yeah, you come on down. I have to, it's going to take a while to cook those ribs. Hello, Springfield, Illinois. Brandon Arnold, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Nice to meet you, too. All is welcome. Happy birthday to Kathy. Happy birthday to Kathy. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you and many more. We'll have to tell Keith about Kathy's birthday. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Happy late birthday to you. Well, I'm not ignoring it. That's the first time I've seen it. Is it Garbamunda? Welcome to my chat. I apologize for you feeling ignored, sweetheart. My B-Day is on November 7th. I'm so close. Well, Angel, that is awesome. Happy early birthday to you as well. Birthdays are fun. Mine's in February. It's February birthstone, so when are the ribs going to be ready? I got to go buy them from the store, season them up real nice, so it'll be a couple of hours before I start making up on them ribs. You saw my comment. Actually, this is the second comment from you I've seen, sweetheart. Let me look back. No, I don't see any other comment from you here, except don't ignore my comment. Jack Brown, welcome. Do you know what got means? If you don't say it to a girl, it means their hair looks nice. Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh, guess my age. Okay, well, it's kind of hard because I don't know what your picture's got there. Let me see. Let's go with 19. My birthday's on November 7th, too. Oh, well, that's awesome, Estrada. Do you need to bring anything? No, you won't need to bring anything. You're welcome to dinner free of my charge. Hi there, Braylon. Welcome. Thank you for joining. 10. Well, 10's all right. All ages are welcome. There's no limit on my chat. No limit on those chats. Okay, Calliope. 15. Washing. Okay, that's fine, Vin. I'm so glad that you're here. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I try to be nice to as many people as I can. 10. Okay, so we have a lot of youth today. Well, welcome in. I have no discriminations to youth. Just be careful because this is an adult channel. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've been down on subscribers because I worked so much. Well, thank you. Well, thank you also. That's wonderful. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'm on a trampoline, sometimes I'm at work, sometimes I'm going to the grocery store or going out to the trash dump to take off trash. Sometimes I've got my pets out. It's just a freestyle channel. I don't have one particular thing that I do. I haven't been on in a while. I hope y'all don't get unhappy, but sometimes I work. I work very hard. I work Monday through Thursday for a brick plant, helping to make brick. And I do 12 hours Monday through Thursday. Yes, I do have a house, actually. I'm just out in my car today, so I don't really get bit by a lot of bugs or wet from the rain because it's sprinkling out here just a little. Same, but I go on the trampoline or biking. Yeah, I've got a trampoline too. I usually get on a trampoline. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm only a renter. I am saving up to buy a house. I'd like to get a nice piece of land and build my own place on it, actually. Thank you. Thank you very much. So where are you from? I see the flag, but I'm not familiar with the flag. So where are you from? Ah, Greece. That's really nice. Greece is beautiful. Awesome. I get conversations from Greece. I got a friend in Malta near Italy. I have a friend in Jamaica. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you have a channel? Sometimes I like to check out people's channel and see what they do, because often when I'm not producing content, I like to at least give support to others that do, and check out their channel and see what they do, because you can, you know, it'd be beautiful to take a look at Greece. Is it Kalapi? Is that how you say your name? Or I don't want to make it sound crazy. Kalape, maybe. Thanks for the thumbs up. Always makes me feel cheerful. I had a big rush of people in here a minute ago. Eddie and his wife Kathy are good friends of mine. Kalapi. That's how you pronounce. Okay. Kalapi. Be better. I'll have to hear it on your channel. It's like, oh, that's how you say it. Such a better listening than a visual. Well, I can do visual and listening, learning, actually. $10, huh? Wow, you got... I would love to be 10 again, that's for sure. I am an old person compared to you. Oh, golly, I'm like 30 years older than you. Thomas Campbell. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. I feel pretty rough this morning, actually. I didn't brush my hair. Just chilling out, getting ready to go to the store, making some ribs, barbecue ribs, some potato salad, some baked beans. Well, thank you. Golly, that's such a good thing to hear. That's a good thing to hear. And some rolls, and my friend's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm going to get her a carrot cake. Ah, well, thank you. I really do need to brush my hair. Where are you from, Thomas? Yeah, barbecue ribs are really good. I just haven't decided whether I want beef ribs or pork ribs. I don't like a lot of pork, but I have eaten some pork, so. Pork ribs are actually fatter. Well, I'm in Georgia. Yeah. The name is Christina, actually. Yep, the Peach State. That's right. You're very intelligent, Kalapi. Well, see there, I am 39 and not single. I am married. I got married in August, actually, Thomas. Isn't that pretty? I think it's very pretty. 41 is still a very good age. I will be 40 next in February. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, took 10 years for that person to get me a ring. I'm so sad about that part, 10 years, but you got to know who you're getting married to, I suppose. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, the likes, the very nice compliments, the very good conversation. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Yeah, that's right, Thomas. I didn't have to whoop up on him to do it, did I? He said he's from Florida. Thomas is from Florida. I'm from Georgia, so he's actually below me. He's on the water. Oh, well, he's originally from Georgia as well. Yeah, he's from Georgia. Born and raised here most of our life. I've traveled quite a bit of the United States, though. Just because I live in Georgia doesn't mean I haven't traveled. I've been all the way to, like, I haven't been to Alaska. I've been to California, but I spent very little time. I went to a little part of New York once. I never really stayed there for very long. Yeah, I've seen Montana. Well, maybe not Montana, Minnesota. I've seen Minnesota before. So I haven't been to North Dakota, South Dakota. So there's still a few states I haven't visited, but I've been to quite a bit. So I have been a traveler. In fact, I was in the southern part near Florida of Georgia and rode my bicycle across the state of Georgia up to the northern part of Georgia. Oh, yes, Chicago. Well, not all around the world. So you're from Greece originally, but you live in Chicago. I have visited Chicago. You're not far from me, actually. Illinois. Chicago, Illinois. I've actually visited there a couple of years ago. Not in Chicago, but I went to, it starts with an M. It's just like an hour or two from where you're at. Michigan. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's still not terrible. Michigan's a good place. I got a friend I work with that just came back from Michigan. And no, what is it called? I can't look it up right now. I don't have my internet. No, it's like not Milton. It's on the lower part of Illinois. It takes, from where I live, it takes about 4 to 6 hours to drive there, because I can drive through Tennessee, go into Illinois, and I come up there. I could have took the split way to come up to Chicago, or I could have went into Indiana, but I didn't. I stayed at that lower place. I'm trying to think the name. I'll have to post it in my community page when I think of it. It's like Milton or something like that. It's a, you'll probably find it before. Yeah. Well, that's really neat. So you're not too far away. Well, that's really interesting. For some reason I was thinking you're still in Greece. Thomas came and gone. But goodbye, Mr. Florida. The dogs are running around the yard being all silly. I was glad to be able to get on today. I didn't want to be a storyteller. I'm going to try to start getting on more on the weekends, because I work 12 hours. Oh, for help. For where? For what? I'm being nosy. You don't have to tell me. I work at a brick mill all day, so when I'm working, I work 12 hours, and then I get home. When I get home, I get about 2 hours to just kick back, try to bring myself down from working a really hard job all day. And then I got to jump in bed and go to sleep and try to be up. Yeah, of course, I like going to church. I haven't been in a while, but I do. I like church. I read the Bible a lot. Reading the Bible is a very important thing for me. Getting acquainted with my Creator, gaining understanding about life after death, things like that. It's a very important thing. It's good that you're 10 and you like church. Not a lot of people are raising their children in the Word anymore. It's wonderful, wonderful to hear. I'm sorry that you're homeless and disabled, Thomas. That's never easy situation. You're not bothering me a bit. A lot of people are, you know, a lot of people out there need help and need some life changes in their life. What made you homeless, if you don't mind me asking? Some people, it's just the economy. Some people got on drugs. Some people, you know, some people... I like turtles too. Hi, user McUserface. Welcome into the chat. I love turtles. Well, that's really good. That's really good. That's definitely a shame that you're on the street suffering. Sometimes bills are too high these days. The economy has skyrocketed into like hardship for a lot of people. Jeez, Marie, that is real tough, my friend. God, I hate that. Yeah, that was a big deal when that happened, too. Definitely a big deal. COVID-19 did hit. It was really rough. Fell off a roof, my God. Yes, I sure do. I have two. They're not really small like you, dear. They're a bit older. 14 and 16, a boy and a girl. Wow, yeah, gravity does work. Newton's law. Bounced 3 times. Oh my gosh, it must have been a kind of a tall roof then. Jeez. They didn't give you workman compensation? Yeah, teens. They already learn how to make their own grocery list. They budget their own grocery money. They go shopping for themselves, and I make them cook for themselves. Well, I don't make them. I encourage them. I do still cook for them, but I feel like it's important for them to understand the value of money, how to, you know, use it correctly, how to plan their own food meals, food safety and cooking, because one day they're going to be on their own. So I think it's important that they understand how to cook their own meals. You know, that's actually a lost art. You know how many people throw down cooking biscuits and gravy and, you know, greens and neck bones and... Oh, geez. Wow. How long did you work with the roofing company that you were with before you had the accident? There could be some kind of justice for you. You shouldn't have to struggle like that. It's just because you fell off the roof. They should be supplying your medical bills. They should be able to help compensate your loss of work time. You shouldn't have to be on the street, sweetheart. That's right, not waste. Make sure that they are utilizing what they have. You know, taking a certain amount of money and spreading that budget, you know, rice, beans, getting a certain amount of meat, you know, budgeting serving size versus it tastes good. You know how that can be. That's right. That's very right. You're very smart for 10. I think that your parents are doing a wonderful job raising you, because it sounds like you're very intelligent. Sounds like you speak very well. It's really good. Thomas, there should be justice for Thomas. Seriously. There are a lot of kids and people who do not have what they or what they need. Thank you so much. You're very welcome to sue the heck out of them to get some help. Well, you know, something should be done. There should be, depending on how long you're with the company, you could get workers' compensation, or like when someone comes out of work and they've been there for a certain amount of time, they can actually go apply for help from the state that they live in. That should be something. I won the lawsuit, but they went bankrupt and changed names. It's illegal. Oh, I see. Well, that's really cruddy, but they still owe you that money, even if they had to change their name. Your lawyer should have got his fees from the settlement. I only have brief knowledge. I'm not like a lawyer. I could have probably been a paralegal or a lawyer, but you know, I didn't want to have to go through the extra school. But I focus real hard, and I learn a lot of stuff, so that, you know, when situations arise like this, I like to be helpful to people. Florida is different, definitely. I've not really stayed there a lot. I visited Panama before, and I don't even think I've been to Jackson. My friends go there all the time for their daughter's cheerleading and for basketball games. Yeah, I mean, there should be some kind of justice for you, Thomas. I really hate that, because, you know, there's so many people out there right now going through these injustices of life situations, and it puts them in a hardship, and then they suffer for it. And that's just, you know, you shouldn't have to suffer for it, especially on an accident that, you know, was caused at your job. Well, thank you, Kalopi. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated, and, you know, I have a lot of joy. Some days I'm tired and worn out, but I've tried everything under the sun to get help down here in Florida. So have you spoke back with the lawyer that won your lawsuit? There's got to be some more advice there. Surely. I understand that. Depression's a real issue. Depression is a super real issue, actually. You know, it's out there. Just don't give up. I don't know if you're a praying man, but praying always helps. Keeping faith, praying, because God will move mountains, honey. God moves mountains. I keep telling you? Oh, Morgan and Morgan. You mean they keep telling you there's nothing that they can do? Oh, hello, Henry. Welcome to the chat. You know, my meter is reading 0 people in the chat, but now it's saying there's like 1 person in the chat room. Never broken a bone in my body. Never. I've come close, to be honest. I was in an accident in 2011, in a car accident, and I hit the back of an 18-wheeler. I was a backseat passenger at like 75 miles an hour, and it opened my face up here. You can see I have a scar, and it opened my right here all the way up to where you could see my bone, and on my arm here, all the way to where you could see my bone, but nothing got broken. It just cut me open. So yeah, I've had some accidents, but nothing broken. Me, on the other hand, I broke every bone in my body at least twice. Oh my gosh, Thomas, I don't know how you did it. TJ, you beautiful woman, what are you doing? Hi. Yeah, it was reading. Ouch, for sure. TJ, I love your channel. I just been poking at it piece by piece, but I seen that you did a live the other day, but I was so busy. I was like, if I say hi now, then I won't be able to finish what I was doing. So I didn't want you to think I don't love you, because I sure do. Your knee? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's gotta hurt. Oh my goodness. I don't know how y'all do it. I mean, I feel like that would just feel like the pain would be there forever. Hey, honey. Tomorrow is Kathy's birthday. Yeah, I told he came in and visited me in the chat. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. And I was like, sure, I don't mind if they come by. And I told him I was gonna make ribs, potato salad, baked beans with some rolls, and I was gonna get Kathy a carrot cake. Well, thank you. A friend of ours, he came in the chat and he was letting me know it's his wife's birthday tomorrow. I was watching your live, honey. Oh, so Thomas, you're familiar with TJ's live. That's wonderful. Hi. Yes, I know. I see it's such short notice I don't have time to make her one, but I actually posted on my channel, on one of my shorts, one of the cakes I made was a chocolate covered strawberry cake with like fresh strawberries in the middle and then marshmallows. So that's the cake I made her for her birthday 1 year. And if I'd had time, I'd probably made her another one. But since I don't, you know, I'm short timed and they're coming by today, I'm gonna go buy her a nice carrot cake. I think she'll appreciate carrot cake. You guys are so wonderful. You know, the reason I get on YouTube isn't because I hope to be a big star and make money. You know, that's all gravy if that ever happens, you know, but I appreciate meeting people, seeing where everyone's from, what kind of life circumstances you have. And I really love meeting the different personalities that you all present out there. Well, it's okay to talk to us, Thomas. You know, it's good to get it off your chest, especially with what you're going through. It's got to feel better to get it off your chest sometimes, sweetheart. So don't you be shy. Yes, TJ's wonderful. TJ's wonderful. I'd like to see you dressed in some of your outfits. Now, do you have those? I've seen you making one, like the one with the pink vest and the buttons. I was kind of jumped in there, but I never got to fully watch all of it, so I didn't see if you tried it on or anything. I love your accent. You talk with, it's like a British accent. It's so lovely to hear your words when you speak. That's not like me picking. That's me really appreciate. I love accents, actually. I love it. Is my thing frozen? I know it said I had like 20% battery. Ah, well, yes, heck. Are you talking about TJ or me? Because, well, my husband was at the hospital, actually, last week, heart trouble. Me personally, on my video with the bird, Freebird, yes, well, we were there eating lunch, but then last week my husband went to the hospital with heart trouble, actually. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's really wonderful of you to show such compassion. We ended up, someone gave us a free truck. We just had to go pick it up. The truck's just like the one I'm sitting in, actually. It's very identical. And we can use it for parts or try to fix it. And when we went to pick it up, I think it just gave a lot of stress to him. And then, oh, I see. And he turned around and it just gave him a lot of strain and stress. Yeah, he's doing better now. He still needs to see a specialist. Yes, me too. I think it's very sad. Thomas is going through a lot, and I'm definitely going to be praying for Thomas. I don't want to be offensive to anyone that doesn't pray or have faith, you know, but I do. And so, you know, when you love Christina, you love all my genuineness about me. So, and if I love you, I'll love your genuineness too. You know, there's no sense in pushing anyone where they don't want to fit. Yeah. Well, it's sad because, you know, like, I worry about if I ever lose him, you know, how I'm going to feel about it. you know, when you really just love someone and then something happens, you just don't know what you're going to be like when that happens. You know, my mom lost my dad recently in July, and then well, that's bad for me too because he's my dad. But you just never know. We will need more. Okay, thank you. My son giving me a message. We need more pine shavings for the guinea pig tank. They know, like when I go live, they don't want to jump on here, but they'll send me little messages in front and make faces, and then I'll be laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? Laughing at the faces you're making over here. It's so true. You don't know what it's going to be like when it happens. That's right, old Henry. That's correct. You know. So my mom was telling me that. She said, you don't know how long you got your husband for, and you know, you don't know how much you're going to miss him, and you'll think about all the things that maybe you said during an argument or a fight, or you know, when you guys were really close, and those things really affect you after a person that you love has passed on, and so it's kind of just a lot. So, you know, just have to take it one day at a time. He still overworks himself. You guys know how that is, just overworking. No one knows what's around the corner, so life and live life now and love it. That's right. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I think, you know, I feel really compassionate about a lot of people, and it's really sad when people are being duped. If that makes sense. Like Thomas there's just getting ran through the ringer, and you know, like there's no justice for people out there anymore. I just wish we knew what to do about that. You know, sometimes I wish I was one of the people that won that big old lottery, and then I could just spread all the money and help out people who financially needed it. You have more than one person on your live. Yeah, now it's saying there's 5 people. Actually, sometimes it's not read right. I don't know. Definitely the conversation has more than one person. So, welcome all who is here. Thank you for joining. I love you. I love all of you. So you should ever feel left out. There's Thomas, Old Henry, TJ, Kalapi. Well, thank you, Kalapi. Kalapi. I'm sorry. Forgive me, my sweet dear. Yeah, 5 people, 6 likes. Well, you know, it's actually like some people will leave and new people will come in, and then like, so it's probably been like 30 people really come and gone in here. Why can't you go live, Thomas? I didn't see. I saw that, but I didn't get to respond to it in an appropriate time fashion. How come you don't get to go live? You said both. I can't do lives. I heard you. Let me go back. Thomas says you do something that I can't do, and then you said both. I can't do lives. It's okay. At least you don't call me karaoke or stethoscope. Some people just pop in, leave a like, and go. Well, that's okay too. Like, you know, maybe they're busy, or maybe they just like that moment of positivity and they want to go cruise and see who else is doing what, which is always good. Read up, honey. Okay, I was reading up. I guess I didn't. I'm sorry, dear Thomas, if I didn't catch all of it. Go further up. I usually don't say anything. Okay, you don't say anything and you don't do lives. "41. You're such a young man." The wind's out here. It's very photogenic. You know, I used to be good with a camera. Nowadays, I don't know. My gray hairs come in. My hair is scattered. I didn't even brush it this morning. The older I've gotten, the thinner my hair gets. Look at those gray hairs, y'all. So let me see if I can get them down. Right there, I've got a gray hair. And here's some gray hairs coming in. I don't ever dye my hair. Like, you have to have 50 subscribers too, Miss Christina. Yes, that's true. I had 316. Well, I had 322, and because I started working all my jobs, I wasn't getting on like I used to. And a lot of them decided, we're out of here, we're gonna go. And then I was like, well, I hate that they left, but like when you're working and you're tired, it's so hard. They say when you have lots of gray hairs, you have lots of wisdom. Old Henry, that can be true. Sometimes it's stress from your children or life, or sometimes it's just age and you lose the pigmentation in your hair color. I'm 41 and I have more gray hair than a 50-year-old. Well, you know, you kind of sound like my uncle. My uncle turned completely gray haired by 17 years old. I wasn't even born yet. See, there you go. So you understand. I'm actually rounding my mom's youth section. Like, ooh, excuse me. I had a biscuits and gravy with pork loin this morning. That must be why I don't have gray hair yet. Oh, you go, girl. Congratulations for you, TJ. I don't know. He got him at 18. Do you have any kids, Thomas? Well, I would think that during your situation, you might not, or at least you're not, you know, together. That sounds mean. I don't want to be like a jerk. So I'm trying to say it, but I don't really know the full circumstance. So I don't know. It was a pretty good breakfast. I like the protein more than the biscuit, actually. I don't know what to do with my fingers. They're just like. I had a 25-year-old calling me Pops. I said, call me Pops again and I'll pop you. You know, the youth just don't really appreciate the elders. You know, being an elder is really a good thing. I mean, it brings on the wisdom. And if some of these youthful members would take our advice, you know, if they would take our advice, then they would have so much more, you know, to give and offer. I don't get called like grandma. I've had people try to do it to offend me. I've been called a meth head, a dope addict, grandma. Oh, I see. Well, that's okay. Some kids aren't meant for everybody. You may want kids down the road, though, you know, when your situation clears up. You never know. I could use a little more wisdom myself. There's times I feel like I wish I had more wisdom to figure stuff out. I take advice only if it is good advice. That's a good idea, taking only good advice. You know, knowing bad advice is a good thing because you can learn not to follow it. You know, if you only know good advice and you come up across something bad, you have to know the difference. There's a good side to bad stuff. You know, like just learning from it. You know, which since you read the Bible, Job, it said Job would eschew evil, meaning that Job could see something bad in the distance and he would know just to go the other way. Means he just completely avoided it. He just, oh man, there's something, that guy's over there robbing him. I think I'm just going to go the other way, you know. Or like, you know, I know they're doing something bad. They're up to no good in the neighborhood. And, you know, and would just go in the opposite direction. So you just got to use discernment, having a good discerning spirit, and trying to figure the difference between them out is a good thing. Nope. You don't want kids in the future, or all things from the old people, which is good in today's society. Yeah, that is a good thing, learning. Just being very positive. It depends on what you're learning, because some people out there are teaching stuff that, you know, I don't agree with. What time are you doing your reveal, TJ? I don't want to miss your reveal. I'd like to see your video. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, Thursday or Friday. Well, I'm definitely off on Friday, and Thursday I'll be at work all day long. 12 hours is just so long. I don't mind that, you know, earning the money, but the job is definitely tough, and doing it for 12 hours can be exhausting. I've been told I work harder than a lot of men do, actually, and that's not a discredit to men. You know, I'm not like, oh, women power. You know, it's good when women are strong and smart and work hard. That's always a plus. Oh yeah, editing. Yeah, that's a very important step to doing channel. So it's not a discredit to any male or female genders. It's just simply a, hey, we have to go to my dad's. It's a long story. Oh, I see. Gotcha, TJ. Well, I'll be hoping to see it. If I don't catch it Thursday, or if you end up doing it Friday, I'll know Friday afternoon. I'll be looking out for it. I'll sleep in on Friday morning, since I have to get up at like 4 in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I will snooze just a little bit. I snooze, and then so about 4:30 I'll sit up. I'll drink a cup of coffee. Sometimes I won't drink a cup of coffee, and then I'll start getting prepped for my job, and I'll start throwing everything on by 5, and then I'll leave here about 5:30, and then I'll clock in about 5:40, 5:46, and then I go and I look at my job and see what's in place, out of place, what's gonna need to be done, and then, you know, I pretty much start just before 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes the blocks are heavy, and sometimes I'm changing out multiple blocks. Blocks are 95 pounds piece, 95 pounds piece, and the car carries about 120 blocks. And so I've never had to change all at once, but I can tell you that a lot of times there's been like, I could see up to 14 blocks needing changed, and I'm like, I'm not the only one going to be changing these blocks, so I'll change several. But one car needed like 21 blocks, so we just set it to the back side. I am going to have to get going. I have an appointment. I would love to stay, Miss Christina, but I have to go. I really love this live. I love your channel. Bye now. Bye. Bye, Kalapi. I hope to see you again, sweetheart. You're very nice. Thank you for coming. And the next live will probably be about Friday, between Friday and Sunday. So you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great appointment. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Very nice person. Okay, bye-bye. What's up, OJ? What? Look, how do you not have a wrench? There you go. What the heck's going on here? There it is. Hi, OJ. How have you been? Yes, it has. I've been working a lot. I don't know how much you heard. I work at a brick mill, and I work 12-hour shifts, 4 days a week, And I'm pretty exhausted by the time the weekend hits. So I never, you know what I need to do is go to one of your lives and listen to that while I'm working so that I can enjoy some good music. Yeah, 412 is pretty good, but it is tiring because basically what I do at my job is I'm called a car cleaner. And when you're a car cleaner, these cars are, they carry 120 blocks on them. That's how big they are. So changing block, I have to, it's a 4-foot tall, big square car that holds 120 block. And what they do is, hey Mo, hi, it's good to see you. Hi, you did. I'm so glad that you caught me. They basically, once I clean a car, it goes to this thing called a setter, and the setter actually takes these slugs of brick and it chops them into little brick, and then they layer them on top of the car, and then they ride through and cook in a kiln. So like, and sometimes when it comes back through, any of the brick that cooked, they fall down. I have to throw those off. Sometimes I have to change the block, you know, and then I have to operate machinery. So it's, we're doing okay. We never get to see each other anymore. I work first shift, he works third shift, and so all we get are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday together. And then we catch up with some of our friends on the weekend. So sometimes it can be difficult, but the love is still there. We're definitely very close. Yes, I'm an operator, a machine operator. My daughter brought me some mint. Mint grows so good this time of the year. Doing all right, Mo. Doing all right. We're looking for a place to move to. I got a good working sniffer. My sniffer works real good. How you been, Mo? How's work? How's work for you too, OJ? It's one of my work gloves. So dirty. And the cars are hot too. Let me tell you, it has melted the bottom of my shoe. Like my shoes were brand new, and now they're like all tore up, beat up. And I haven't even been on the job for 60 days yet. So like when you're on your job for 60 days, they'll buy your shoes. And I got my receipt for my shoes, but like it's kind of hard because my shoes are almost tore up already. Is my phone dead? It isn't dead, is it? That's good. That's real good. Me too, Mo. Me too. I was working both jobs. Now I could only work one. I was too tired. Everybody was right. They're like, there's no way you're going to work 2 jobs. And they were right. They were absolutely correct. I was wrong. I thought I was going to be champion superstar. And no. Mm-mm. All right. Thank you. I wasn't sure if it froze or something. I was, hello? It says you have 10% on your battery. Yes, I might come on and show everybody me cooking ribs, but I think I got a private message. I love that chicken you got roosting. Oh yeah, that's Big Bird. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, but he used his spurs and attacked one of my kids the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was at work when it happened. Apparently she's fine. It got her, she had on blue jeans, but apparently he's feisty. It's a feisty little sucker. Okay, I understand. Thank you for letting me know, TJ. I can't stand when it does that, and I don't know how to fix it either. I love you guys. I'm so thankful that I got to talk to y'all today. I mean, really. And then good to see OJ. I went in and gave him a thumbs up on one of his chats before. But well, that's wonderful. I understand that too, Thomas. Not a thing against children. You know, I love the ones I have, but in the world today really isn't the best situation for children anymore, the way the world's going. So none. I'm maintaining 174. I think the job's toning my body up. Like, I'm not lying, I got this app for weight loss, and it says I lose anywhere from 800 to 1,500 calories daily when I work my job the 4 days a week, okay? But on the weekends, I'm like, arr, 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 I'm just like tearing up the food. So I'm putting all those calories right back on my butt. So I think I'm really just maintaining the same weight. But check out this muscle flex. Oh my gosh, my arms are getting good. So there's my normal arm. Poosh. Look at that. Look at that. That sucker's like, woo, woo. So I feel like I'm getting some muscle, but my weight's staying the same. The weight's staying the same. Woo, 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 woo. I think if I could find a good base food that I like, you know, like if I was to jump back on my salad and baked chicken diet for a while and just work these hours and just stay on that diet, I feel like I would drop the weight that I want to, and then I could start eating what I wanted once I've got to the weight I wanted to be at, and then I would just keep maintaining it. I think that's what would happen, but I don't know yet, guys. When you work this hard, and you're like, I sweat all the time. I feel like I'm puddled in water when I get off work. I'm like dripping. So like in that case, I chafe, I'm icky, I feel like I stink, and then I'm tired, and then on the weekend I'm buzzing around, I'm eating everything, you know, so it can be a challenge. Yeah, TJ, I think she said Thursday or Friday is her reveal, but I don't know if that's the only live she's gonna do. So I think she was on yesterday too, wasn't you, TJ? Thomas, I'm gonna make you a moderator on here because you seem like a real sweetheart. So there you go. Welcome as a moderator to my room. Because, you know, some people, they get feisty on the channel, and although a lot of people aren't really mean to me, I've very, very few. The next one I have planned will be the 30th of November, a quiz. Oh, quizzes are fun. Okay, so the reveal will just be a video, and your live will be maybe on the 30th. That's so far away. This just feels so far away. I used to have another account. I was one of the top moderators for here in TikTok. You know, I don't TikTok. I used to have a Facebook, and then I was in disagreement with things that were going on Facebook. So I was like, you know what? There's no sense in being argumentative or even talking about what I do or don't like. So I was just like, you know what? Turn it off, cut it off, disconnect. And then I also had a Twitter. But then I did the same thing with Twitter. It wasn't that there was anything that actually offended me there, but I realized a lot of social media was the same. And I guess when I started YouTubing, I didn't realize, like, I had a channel for a long time, but then I completely deleted the account and I got back on. But I didn't realize it was like a Facebook. You know what I mean? I really just thought of it as people, you know, videos were popping. You could just watch little videos. And then I realized people actually created content. And then I kind of got into just doing fun stuff just to find myself something to do. And now I work all the time, so it's like I don't have to find something to do anymore. I don't know if y'all remember, but I used to like dress up in a bear suit and dance around at my driveway. Yeah, so see, I don't even have those accounts anymore. Only thing I do is I YouTube, and I guess I did that to pass my empty time. I'd clean my house, I'd, homeschool my kids, and then I'd find myself bored and watching TV, and I was like, I don't want to watch a bunch of TV and waste time. I want to do something. I want to meet people. I want to talk to people. I want to find out what their lives are like, or where they live, or, watch what they do. And this should be the next big thing, like a television. Y'all know what I mean, right? Like, because people are natural, genuine, and their content is genuine. You never know what you're going to get watching this. Where TV, they're big paid actors, they're overpaid entertainment. And here, you guys get to see fresh material. People come up with cool ideas. Hey, Yogi, where's the picnic basket? I do videos to share what I like. Hopefully someone smiles when they watch. Absolutely agree with that. I think it's neat, the dressing up, the cosplays, seeing videos of different places in the world, positivity, finding people that are positive and cheerful. Going to the grocery store and seeing what people like to make and eat. That's really great. It is good to see you, Mo. I've missed you. I love you too. So much love. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Mo. You come back and visit me anytime. I'm going to try to do another live somewhere between Friday and Sunday next weekend after today. Mo Honeybee. Mo Honey Queen Bee. Yes. It's good that you can laugh that hard. It's always good to laugh. Yes, I love her puppets and her making her own outfits. I'd like to do that. I'd like to make my own clothes. I'm going to learn how to work a sewing machine. If I can learn how to operate big machines at my job, I can operate a sewing machine. I can hand sew pretty good. It was a purple puppet, and I'm not sure. You have a couple of them with your Pam puppet, and then I did like the one where you was making the pink vest with the buttons, and you had to do that one. So I thought it was really interesting. And then I did only caught part of your live. I jumped in there and thumbs up real quick. You might be asking Thomas. Becky. That's a good name for her too. I have hand puppets too. I have a crow, a frog, a turtle, a squirrel, a rabbit. I saw a duck the other day. I thought, oh, that duck is so cute. Joe the crow. My turtle, I said, is your internet running slow? I even got a chameleon puppet, but there's not much you can do with him other than move his little mouth with your 2 fingers. I did not. That makes yours so much more creative. I was shopping at a Goodwill, like one of those little stores that people pass on stuff. Oh no, it's okay. No apologies necessary. And so I just kind of bought them. They were in an old bin at a thrift store. Ah, do you? What kind of comfort animal do you have? I have a bunch of comfort animals. We got guinea pig, a pet turtle. My daughter's got a praying mantis. She's watched lay eggs. She feeds it. She gives it water through a straw. I have cats. My cat Jamie is my main comfort animal. We've been together 12 years together. And he's a wonderful, wonderful boy. We call him Mr. Wonderful. You got me on edge. What's your comfort animal? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, do 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 do, get down tonight, do 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 do. Our micro pit blue nose. Oh, I bet it's precious. Do you have like short videos that you do? A micro pit blue nose. Oh, I see. Well, that's so sweet. He loves other people. Rex. I did see a video of Rex. So cute. Yes, I have a pain in the arse dogs too. Henry is hyper. Annie is old. She's been with me 11 years. She's an old girl. River's just kind of like hyper and wants to be loved on all the time. She's the little golden one. And Tangerine, he's just a loner. He'd come up and get love, and then if you try to hold him, he'll run away. He's a cat. Once we get an animal, we don't just discard them off or anything. We just love them till they pass, and then we try not to get any more unless the circumstance provides. Yes, I remember, not photogenic. Well, some people still have like shorts, but they don't like show their faces. You know, they show their animals, they show where they're going or what they're doing. And that way they don't really show themselves. Some people have channels and you never even see their face. Oh yes, absolutely. I hope my phone doesn't die. I don't even know what my battery percentage is, to be honest. It says I've got 5%. We're hanging there until it cuts us loose. You know, if all goes well, I won't promise anything. I can try to jump on again later. You know, Sunday night, I try to get in bed by 8 o'clock, but it's only 12. So, you know, might make me some ribs and cook them with y'all. Like, if y'all have any food suggestions, I don't get to eat a lot of really nice things. Usually it's the same things over and over all week. So when I'm off on the weekend, I like to make my family feel good. So I'm trying to go out and buy some nice things that they would not normally get and make it for them so they can appreciate it. Yeah, see, TJ, you're one of them. So you're going to be doing a reveal too, though. But that's okay. I think you're beautiful. I think that you're beautiful. You sound beautiful. You have really good talent. And it's just a really good heart. So it's not about what you look like. It's just that's good. So I will try to go by your page and subscribe, even if you don't, you know, show your face or anything. It's still supportive to you to have, you know, a channel. You know, you could become popular on YouTube and people would support your channel. And then guess what would happen? Then you could make money that way. Make money on YouTube. Some people do that, you know. Some people are really good at it. Some people just really appreciate the content and they come back all the time, and you know. You know, there are some people out there that are, I mean, crazy, and they have no particular like focus, but they have thousands of people on their channel, and I'm like, how does this work out? Yay, she's back. You know, I don't get it. You know, I've got a couple of people that I know like that, but I don't stay on their channel. You know, and their channel's a little iffy for me. I won't down promote their channel. That's why I'm not really saying their name, but you know, I'm not about bashing other channels. I just think some channels are crazy, and you're just like, how do they get so many viewers on there? Like, TJ is very creative. I don't know how many subscribers you have, TJ. Ah, you have a crush on TJ. See, you've never even seen TJ? And that's also beautiful because your crush is genuine. Genuine crushing. You hear that, TJ? You got a crush. Just a little crush. It's nice. You know, like one year, it was like 2016, and I was working at a hospital, but not at the hospital. Like, they're like, oh, you don't need supervision. So they, you know, put me in a separate building that still hired the same company to do the cleaning work. And one year, I don't know why, but I felt like it was for me. Somebody left like a whole bunch of groceries outside the back of the work door that I come and go in out of, and one fresh bundle of flowers, and like 2 boxes of candies, 2 boxes of cakes, just all these little treats. And I was like, man, hey, I called up my boss. I was like, boss, there's a bunch of groceries out here. I don't know why. Like, if they were for the job from whomever brought them, they would have like brought them in. But they left them outside the door, and I thought, how strange, how strange. And then I went back hours later, and it was still sitting there, and I was like, boss, it's still sitting there. I said, I feel weird, but I feel like it's for me, and it's gonna snow soon. Do you want me to, should I take the groceries? And then so they turned around and they were like, you know, if no one else comes to claim those groceries, you know, and they're like, well, how do you know it's not for you and the lady downstairs? It's like, well, they would have took them to her door, or there would have been 2 fresh bundles of flowers, not just 1 flower. But it was weird. I felt like somebody had meant those for me. We went through about 12 different subjects on my live yesterday. Just go with the flow. Oh, thank you, Thomas Campbell, but I'm not that nice. You both have a heart of gold. Well, thank you, Thomas. It seems like it, you know, we can, I have a friend says that I'm the kind of person that'll give a person water, and I'll be very kind to them. But then if I see a situation, I know when to whip out the sword and handle justice. So I like the way she puts that. You know, we're good when we have to be, and we stand for the right things when we need to. So I could see that with TJ as well. But yes, for some reason, I felt like somebody left me a bunch of Valentine's. It was like my birthday, and I was like, I don't know if they knew that or what, but I felt like somebody was a secret admirer. And I guess when you were talking about how lovely TJ is, and I was like, oh, there's a crush there. So I was staying in the tent. I haven't made one since. No, Becky says I have a swinging brick. Oh, you know, you kind of remind me of Dunham, that Jeff Dunham. He's got the pepper guy and the old guy, Walter. Brick only hurts for a minute. Yeah, hey, I work at a brick plant. I can supply brick. Oh, Thomas, things happen. You know, you don't give up. Don't give up. You know, it does. It hits and it hurts, you know, at first, but things do get better. I promise you they do. It says 3%, guys. We're at 3%. So, like, what happened there? Oh, I don't get it. Yeah, I should get charging on my battery. It's gonna die on the middle of my live and leave it live. All right, guys, I'll tell you what, I'll try to come on here in a little bit while I'm making the ribs, and we'll have a bunch of conversation if you want to. I love y'all. I have missed y'all. It has felt really good to get in here and communicate with everybody. And Thomas, I'm going to keep you in my heart, my prayers and thoughts, and I hope to see you here in a little while. I'm going to try to get back on here and get my phone charged up. I should have thought about that before I jumped into a live. But TJ, please come back and visit me, dear. I really appreciate you coming and spending time with me. You guys really mean the world to me, and I feel like I've been neglecting to y'all because when I'm working so much, I stay tired, and then I don't get on here and visit you as much as you deserve. But I want y'all to know you do it. Just because I work so much and haven't been on here, I really do appreciate every one of y'all. So please don't ever feel like you're not important in my world, because you really are. And it you know, makes me real sensitive to feel like I've neglected y'all. So Now, you have all my love, and you guys are wonderful. And yes, old Henry, I love you, buddy. I'll see you later. You take it easy. And Thomas, I hope to see you later. TJ, anyone else out there, I'll see y'all in a little while. Let me go charge this phone. I hope so. Yes, see you soon, TJ. Bye, guys. Much love to you. Mwah. Much love to y'all, my friends. Bye-bye.